Starting week 7 of the fall season, and hopefully a little drier this week as we're talking all things Sycamore Aviators with Athletic Director Andrew Ovington. And this week we have athletes of the week. We've got senior quarterback Levi, junior Caroline from volleyball, and senior Grant from the water polo team. Gang, how are we doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Great. Thanks for taking the time and congratulations on being Athletes of the Week for the Sycamore Aviators. Let's start with Caroline, um, junior volleyball setter. Tell the fans how the season's going so far for you personally and for the team.
Well, for me personally, I think I've had a pretty good season so far. It was a big transition because we just lost six seniors, and so we lost our setter, so I had to take her spot. But I think it's a lot of pressure, but it's been pretty good. And overall, as a team, we've been doing good too. We're 11-5 right now, I think.
Okay.
So we've had a solid season so far.
So, with your senior setter graduating last year, did you play setter your junior year, or was that a new position for you?
I've been a setter my whole life, but last year I was more of a hitter and defensive person. I set occasionally, but not like a lot. So not really. I wasn't much of a setter last year.
Okay, great. Well, we'll come back to you. Let's go to Levi, quarterback, senior year. Levi, talk about your season so far and the team up to this point.
Um, well, we're definitely going through some injuries right now. We lost our main outside linebacker before the season even started, and then we just lost our other linebacker last week against Oak Hills. But I feel like the season is definitely progressing. It's very mediocre right now, but it's there's a lot of things, little things that we need to work on to just kind of make everything go more fluid.
So even in week 7 of the season, there's things that you guys can still fine tune because the GMC schedule is a grind. I don't care what anybody says. Each week, even you know, years ago, and this is no disrespect to Oak Hills, they had a lot of off seasons and traveling to Oak Hills that they weren't always the toughest GMC opponent, but they're back and they're playing good football.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a very competitive conference to where every week is not going to be an easy week depending on who you play. So it's
Gotcha.
just kind of fine tuning everything, all the little things, and when everybody can do their little thing and get the job done, it's good success.
So practice even in week 7 makes a difference.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's switch and we'll come back to you. Let's go to Senior Grant, who plays water polo. And I learned something new today. There's actually positions for water polo, and he plays outer field. Grant, tell the fans how the season's going for you and for the team itself.
For the team, it's going really good. Kind of like Carolina's situation. We lost, I think it was 7 or 8 seniors last year, and we have 5 this year. So it's a lot of shoes to fill. But thanks to our juniors and some of our sophomores, we have a lot of guys stepping up and scoring a lot. Good defense, and we're coming together as a team. We do some bonding like pasta parties. Some other sports do that throughout the season, and it helps a lot. We get to know each other, and I'm very happy with how the season's going.
I have to ask you, it has to be nice to stay on campus to go to practice as opposed to the previous year getting in a car and driving to another pool. It's got to be better, right?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, last year we were driving to Princeton, which isn't super close for a lot of the guys on the team. I live in the middle, so I'm fortunate enough to not have a 20-minute drive, but our new pool's great, and we're all very happy with it.
Talk a little bit about the new pool. What do you love about it? Why is it great? Locker rooms, the pool itself, because I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Well, for starters, the Seeger family, Mr. Seeger, I think Mark Seeger, he made a very generous donation, naming the pool's named after them, the Seeger Natatorium. They're a very nice family. They come to a lot of our games and support a lot of the events. We always say hi to them, and the pool as wide. It's a little bigger than Princeton's, and Princeton's known for having a very wide pool, so we love to play in it. The pool deck's great. It's just very spacious, and there's a back room with all of our equipment in it. they did not skip out on anything building this pool. So
That's great. Well, I've heard nothing but great things about it. Let's go back to Caroline. A couple questions for you, and the guys can figure their answers. So I'm going to put her on the spot. She didn't know what these questions were going to be, but how about your favorite moment of the season so far?
Mm, my favorite moment of our season so far probably would be after our Middletown game. We all went to the Pitbull concert together after we celebrated our win. So that was a good moment, and it was good team bonding, and it definitely brought us closer as a team. So that
So
was
if
a
you would
lot.
have lost that match, were you still going to go to the Pitbull concert?
We would have had to suffer and go to the Pitbull concert after I lost, but we did not.
Gotcha. How about your favorite coach and why? Doesn't have to be volleyball, but your favorite coach in the bill, favorite Sycamore coach and why?
Mm. My favorite coach would probably be my eighth grade volleyball coach, Coach Cydrus, who was the art teacher at the junior high. And she was very encouraging and she believed in everyone, very optimistic. And she also pushed us and had tough love. And our eighth grade season was a really good turnout. And I think a lot of that was thanks to her.
Well, good. When we get done with this interview and you see the link, you need to send her that so she knows how you feel about her. And your last question, Caroline, gets you off the hot seat. Your favorite teammate and why?
Ooh, my favorite teammate is probably Lola Derbyshire because she is my best friend in and out of volleyball, and we've been playing together both during the school season and off season. During club season, we've been on the same team for about 3 years in a row now, so we just click a lot, and I just love working with her and playing with her.
That's great. I'm sure she appreciates that. Levi, how about you? Favorite moment of the season so far?
Uh, it definitely have to be the win against Coleraine. That was a great win, and it was on homecoming, which made it like 10 times better. So just celebrating with the team. Went to Canes after. It was really good.
Nice.
And then,
It's a good feeling, isn't it? Especially the next day, walking in, watching films, and being
yeah,
able to review a win. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
yeah, definitely. We
Yeah,
still had a lot of times where plays could have been more clean and people could have done their job a little bit better, but it was definitely a good win. Yeah.
gotcha. Now, who is your favorite coach and why?
For me, I'd say Coach Attillo. I've known him ever since I was little, just running through like youth programs and
Great coach.
yeah, on Sunday nights for ever since I was in first grade, we would always do a quarterback camp. And so I've gone from first through eighth grade in the camp. And now that I'm in high school, I get to lead the camp with younger kids. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, probably very gratifying. Now, and finally, your favorite teammate and why?
I gotta be really careful with this answer. So I'm gonna say everyone on the O line
Ooh,
because
very nice.
they gotta protect me. And when they do their job, everybody has a good game and it all just starts with them. Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. Very good. All right, let's go to Grant. Same questions. Your favorite moment of the season.
I think my favorite moment was our win against St. X. They're constantly kind of one of our rivals as far as water polo goes. And we beat them the first time while they were missing a couple of their seniors. And then they came back. It was in overtime, and they came back thinking that they would beat us in our own pool. But we took the win from them and kept our crown. So
Wow,
that's a big
that,
win.
that that had to be very gratifying for sure.
Yeah,
How about
definitely.
your favorite coach and why?
My favorite coach is probably my head coach, Coach Helwig, just because he's been with me through all 4 years of water polo, and he's really good at hearing out the players. He gives us great talks mid-game, and he just keeps us all going in the pool.
Yeah, it's nice. And then finally, Grant, who's your favorite teammate and why?
I'm gonna have to go with just all the seniors on the team this year. I think we all have a feeling that we need it because there's only five of us. So
Sure.
we all have a feeling that we need to step up, and we've done that together. We have a group chat where we communicate through, and we talk to the lower classmen and coordinate things. So those guys do a great job at working with me and the other captains. Keep the
Perfect.
season fun.
Well, I appreciate your great answers, all of you. Caroline, Levi, and Grant, thanks for your time today. Congratulations on being Athlete of the Week for the Aviators, and good luck the rest of the regular season and in the playoffs, because I know all three teams will be in the playoffs at some point. So I wish you the best, and thanks for your time today, and have a great week.
Thank you, sir.
You too.